Hello everyone, welcome to AvgJoeWatchReviews, where we do more than just reviews. Today we're looking at the StrapsCo straps. This company was generous enough to send us over 6 different straps for us to try on, to review, and to keep. But as you guys know, full transparency, I will still give you guys an honest review of these straps. So with no further ado, let's dive into the review. So let's just do an unscripted and just have fun in this video. We're just going to just dive in and just try these straps on many different options and show you guys what they look like. Before I do so, you guys can save 15% on your order. All you need to do is type in the code FAM15 and let them know that AvgJoe sent you. So there you go. So first and foremost, the packaging. No nonsense packaging, which I like. You basically just fold this up and your straps will be inside there. And you can totally see through the packaging. I like their packaging. It's no nonsense, but it's well done, you know. So there you go. And you're going to toss it to the side anyway. So no need to really spend too much on packaging. So what we have here is 4 of the silicone straps, so we're really going to focus in on them today, but I also wanted to do a little bit something different. So I actually have a military leather strap, okay, and I also wanted to try out one of their metal bracelets. So this is considered the beads of rice bracelet. So this one is going to be, I'm going to save this one for last because I think that one is definitely one that you guys will want to see. So definitely stay put for that one. So let me go over this leather one first before we dive into the silicone ones. This one is genuine leather. Okay, as you can see, it's pretty soft. That's a pretty good thickness to it. We're looking at a 3.35 millimeter. When we look at the lug, this is going to be a 24, and it actually, they do taper, so it's going to taper to a 20. So definitely a nice taper. As you can see, the hardware here, all right. I like the hardware better on the leather one than as opposed to the silicone ones, but we'll get into that shortly. Definitely some nice stitch work. Gives it kind of a vintage vibe. It looks like kind of like I guess a tweed or some type of really higher end type stitch that should last. And they do the same thing here with the keeper. And then this keeper is actually fixed, which is a good thing. Now this leather here looks like it is indeed folded over, and so is this one. Longevity wise, we'll see what happens. I mean, I would prefer to see a stitch, you know, some stitches, but longevity wise, I'm a little bit cautious. I mean, you're not supposed to get leather wet, but I mean, I'm a little bit cautious to even think that a little bit of moisture could possibly get these up, but I have no indication of that so far. But definitely a concern of mine, so definitely stay tuned for some longevity tests with this one. It is a brushed buckle, not too bad, and the leather is really smooth, very smooth, and here's your texture there. Okay, my only other possible concern is the print. Is there any type of liquids that could remove this print? Will it resist scratching, scuffing, things of that nature? That's just something that I'm just going to have to see with long-term durability. I'm thinking that if you were to get a strap like this for the Luminox, for instance, you probably would want to go more with a silicone. But definitely something different for sure. So I'm really digging this piece here. Very, very nice. So let's try this military one on a couple of watches. I actually had a lot of fun wearing it on my Luminox, since this is indeed the Navy SEAL version. So I figured it would be fitting to try it on this one. And this Luminox does have a 24mm lug width. And as you can see, it's got the quick release system. And as you can see, look at that. Very, very nice. It really just seems to go well. And as I said, it's so easy to just, put these on and off. It's insane. I love these quick release systems. Let's try it on another 24mm. So I have my Bulova Precisionist. And guys, remember, buckle up anytime you get into the car, and also buckle up when it comes to putting your straps on your watches. That's the way that I remember how to, which way to put these straps, because I know a lot of people, they struggle with that. So if you just remember buckle up, you'll never get it wrong. So we're going to put this one on the Bulova Precisionist. And take a look at that, guys. Now this is a heavy watch to begin with. So putting a leather strap on this definitely helps with weight. And as you can see on the wrist, that's a pretty neat combo itself. So there's the leather band for you guys. So we'll put that aside. And that's the only 24mm I have. So let's get into these silicone straps. Now, as I mentioned, the hardware, I think, is the weak point of these straps. It is a polish, but there's no real detail to these. The underside is not polished. The top side is polished, and it's just, there's really nothing to write home about. It is a pretty hefty tang. I mean, it's just, to me, it's just basic. There's no, I mean, when you compare the two, I definitely prefer the look of this. I just think it has a more premium look, as opposed to this has a more, I don't know, I think budget look. But besides that, the only other negative I can tell you about these is that these, along with any other silicone strap, is it's going to be a lint magnet, it's going to be a dust magnet, it's going to be a hair magnet. But if you can get over that, I will tell you that this is definitely, these are definitely the most comfortable straps of my collection. They're very, and as you can see, I've worn these. I mean, I want to wear these prior to. I don't just take these out of the package and just like do a review right away. Like, I wanted to do these straps some justice. So as you can see, this one has definitely got some wear, and I actually was wearing it after I was, I was trying on some different straps on this Breitling, sailcloth being one of them. I wanted to try, as you can see, the hair gets stuck on there. I wanted to try this on my Breitling to see if indeed you could put a budget silicone strap onto a luxury watch, and how would it look. So let's take a look and see. So we'll lock that one in, and again we have the buckle up, and we lock that one in, and just take a look at the look right there. As you can see, very, very nice. But again, you just have to, if you have dogs, you have, cats, animals, I don't know. It just, anything pretty much sticks to it. But once you can get all that stuff off, and you can even change the buckle out if it really bothers you that much. I mean, for the price of these straps, you can't go wrong. But man, that is comfortable. And you know what I really like about these straps is the fact that they have a bump that gives it a little bit more rigidity, and it also gives it a little bit more of a premium look. And the stitching on it is absolutely flawless. And the feel of it, man, I mean, there's just nothing like having silicone, not rubber, silicone straps on the wrist. It's versatile. You can put these in the water. You can, and they're just so versatile. It's just, they're comfortable. And as you can see, this one's a 22mm. You got the Straps Company and logo inside, and you can see the stitching throughout. In regards to the keepers, they're both freely moving. All right, So that's on the Breitling. Let's take a look at the red strap on the Breitling. See how that looks. Same concept, same everything else. So we don't need to get into that. But I will do a measurement for you though before we do that. So as I said, these are 22 millimeters lug width, and then they do taper to right around the 20. Strap here on the Breitling. Again, I got another 22 millimeter. So we're gonna lock this one in, buckle up, and same on this side, and show you guys how fun this strap looks on the Breitling. Check that out. The color red on here, if you want to compare it, so this is my Seiko Black Bay. I have not done a review on it yet, but I will show it to you here. This is more of a maroon color, so kind of give you a comparison. This is definitely a lighter red, a more, I guess, traditional red. Here it is next to like a fire engine red. Definitely a shade lighter. So that gives you an idea there. All right, so there it is on the red strap, and again on the wrist. Just a fun looking strap indeed. All right. Let's take a look at the red strap on maybe like our AvgJoeWatchReviews, for instance. So this AvgJoeWatchReviews is a affordable watch and something under the $100 price point. And we'll take a look to see what a red strap looks on it. And you can take a look there. Fun, right? Definitely fun. Check it out on the wrist. There you go. I mean, it matches and everything. You got the black, you got the white, you got the red. So, I mean, it looks cool. Let's take a look at the blue. Here we go. So we also have like a blue and blue. We have blue stitching with the black rubber, and we can see this on the AvgJoeWatchReviews as well. See how that looks. Just give you guys some different looks here. That looks pretty cool, right? What about on a Seiko 5? So we'll take a look at it on the Seiko 5 here. There's the blue, black with the blue. And I'll tell you what, we'll actually look at both looks at the same time here. Just save on some time. And I like this, the blue and orange stitching. Now the blue and orange stitching would also look good with, like, I don't know, let's just say the Planet Ocean, for instance. I'll show that to you. The Planet Ocean, though, is a 20 millimeter, so I'm not going to be able to try it on, but I can at least show it to you kind of like this. So just to give you an idea how that would just pop, huh? What do you think, guys? So there's your rubber straps here, or your silicone straps. Let's take a look at probably my favorite. I would say these are all great straps, don't get me wrong. And I think my two favorite are just, I love the silicone, so I love the black and red combo. I think you can't go wrong, but if you want to have fun, absolutely go red. But I'm really loving this, and they also sell these in a silicone as well. So, but yeah, that one has been a favorite of mine. But let's take a look at how. Well, first of all, you can see it doesn't match, right? This actually is a good combo. Let me show this to you real quick. This actually is a really nice look on it, because this stitching actually does have a more darker red, deeper red color. But let's take a look at the beads of rice and show that to you. So here is the beads of rice bracelet, and this one's definitely a showstopper. So here it is on my Seiko Black Bay. As you can see, I have it I have it backwards. Okay, but I think you guys get the picture here. With this particular piece, it actually has the drilled lugs, so you simply just stick your tool in there and it will pop out with no problem. So there is that one. Let's take a look. I bet you guys are probably wondering what it would look like on a Breitling. So let's take a look at that one. So here it is on the Breitling. Now, the Breitling has a beautiful pilot's bracelet to begin with, but guys, this bracelet is stunning. So, I mean, if you want to change your Breitling up a little bit, absolutely, this is a quality piece. I mean, it has a milled clasp. Okay, it's got safety lock right there. It's got dual deployment. It's got the two push buttons. The beads are all done nicely. Solid end links. Now these are push pins, but guys, you're looking at under $100 for this bracelet, which is, they're not rolled over links. The bracelet is comfortable. It's pliable. All right. I mean, there's no issues with it whatsoever. And the fact that you get a milled clasp with it, perfect. Do have 3 micro adjustments, so I think it looks great on this watch as well. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the StrapsCo review. You definitely are getting a quality strap for a little bit of money. Only time will tell for the camo strap, the leather strap, whether or not that will hold up, but I will definitely address that in a future video. But this is definitely a company I will be buying from in the future, so I'll definitely be putting my money where my mouth is. Absolutely 100%. I have been extremely impressed with these particular straps and the price point that they come at. So I want you guys to remember that there's always time to be kind to one another. Please take care of each other, and I'll see you guys next time on Average Joe Watch Reviews. God bless, my friends.